Welcome to Brevis Talk. The talks you are about to hear will be honest, revealing, and unfiltered. Join us as your host, Pastor Wayne Whiteside, lifts the lid of silence and has conversations about mental illness and health in the church. The goal here is simple. It is to help someone along this journey of life who is struggling. It is to tell the truth to the unsuspecting. And it is to lighten the load of a fellow traveler. This podcast is for informational purposes only and is not intended to serve as medical advice or to replace consultation with your physician or mental health professional. If you are experiencing a medical crisis, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room. Now, here's your host, Pastor Wayne.
Welcome to another Brevis Talk as we talk or have been talking about the tools in the toolbox. The one that we want to speak to today is the idea of activity, or to say it in our vernacular, our common vernacular, get moving. Don't care what you do, just move. Now I realize again that when you're not motivated, when you're depressed, that's not so easy. But again, you can't be totally passive and have a victory over depression. And so get moving. You don't have to aspire to run a marathon. You don't have to be an Iron Man. You don't have to do any of that, but just move, walk, play team sports. Those hold people accountable. If you have a group that gets together commonly for tennis or pickleball or something like that, a team sport will keep you accountable, if you will. This is some crazy ideas here probably to you, but it'll pay some dividends. Park further away from store entrances. When you're going to a store, rather than getting up front, just park further out and you'll get some steps in there. As a matter of fact, a fitness app or a watch to help you count your steps. That can be a challenge, and you can set goals there and be a self-challenge. But all of that is going to pay dividends in fighting the battle of depression. Move. Again, we spoke about beauty and getting outside. Go outside and walk, bask in the sun. If you're a brave soul, get into weightlifting, stretching. There's so many things. But whatever you do, you're not going to do anything wrong here. You just need to get moving. I would suggest for some, it doesn't work for everyone, to get a pet. I know a gentleman who has health problems, and he has a dog that keeps him accountable. He walks that dog every day, and even when he doesn't want to go, the dog is eager to go outside and to walk, and so the dog holds him accountable. And pets can be very, very therapeutic in helping individuals as you fight depression. I realize that not everyone has the setup to have a pet wherever it is that they live, and then some people are just not oriented toward pets, but it'll pay dividends. But the key idea here, and I'm being brief today, is to get moving. Make yourself get out of the chair, make yourself turn the television off or whatever you're doing and move. Walk to the mailbox if you have a long drive rather than driving to it. There's nothing that you can do that is wrong in this area, but move. It will pay dividends. We'll talk later. God bless.
And that concludes our broadcast today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the podcast through Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Plus, check us out at our Facebook page or at brevistalk.com and take a look at our blog. And remember, be kind. Always be kind.